Let me ask you something that might hurt a little. When was the last time you actually planned your life? Not your weekend, not your vacation, your actual life. Most people spend more time planning their grocery shopping than their next 5 years. And then they wonder why they feel stuck, like they're just drifting through life without direction. Here's the thing, you're not stuck. You're just not thinking strategically. Every morning, you wake up, and what do? You react. Someone texts you, you respond. Your boss gives you tasks, you do them. Instagram notifications pop up, you check them. You're playing defense with your own life. But successful people, they don't react to their circumstances, they create them. They don't respond to life, they design it. The difference isn't luck, connections, or even talent. It's strategic thinking. Strategic thinking isn't some corporate buzzword. It's simply this, thinking several steps ahead and making decisions based on where you want to end up, not just where you are right now. Most people think tactically. I need money, so I'll get any job. I'm lonely, so I'll date anyone who's interested. I'm bored, so I'll scroll social media. Strategic thinkers ask different questions. What kind of person do I need to become to create the life I want? What skills do I need to develop? What relationships do I need to build? It's like playing chess versus checkers. In checkers, you react to your opponent's moves. In chess, you're thinking 5 moves ahead, setting up combinations, controlling the board. Here's the strategic thinking framework that transformed my approach to life. Step 1. Start with the vision. Where do you want to be in 10 years? Not just career-wise, holistically. What does your ideal day look like? What kind of relationships do you have? How do you feel about yourself when you wake up? Most people skip this step because it feels too big or too abstract. But here's what happens when you don't have a clear vision. Every decision becomes arbitrary. You have no filter for what opportunities to pursue or what to say no to. Step 2. Reverse engineer the path. Once you have that 10-year vision, work backwards. What needs to be true in year 5 for you to reach that 10-year goal? What about year 3? Year 1? This quarter. Step 3. Make every decision strategic. This is where it gets practical. Every choice you make, from what you eat for breakfast to who you spend time with, should be evaluated through this lens. Does this move me closer to my vision or further away? Let me give you some examples of how this looks in practice. Career strategy. Instead of just taking whatever job pays the most right now, you ask, what skills do I need to develop to become the person who naturally attracts the opportunities I want? Relationship strategy. Instead of just hanging out with whoever's available, you intentionally cultivate relationships with people who inspire you, challenge you, or share your values. Learning strategy. Instead of randomly consuming content, you focus on developing specific skills that compound over time and align with your long-term vision. Health strategy. Instead of going on crash diets, you build sustainable systems that support the energy and confidence you need to execute your bigger plans. Financial strategy. Instead of just spending whatever's left after expenses, you allocate money toward assets and experiences that appreciate in value and align with your vision. Here's what most people don't realize. Small strategic decisions compound into massive results over time. That person you decide to have coffee with might introduce you to your future business partner. That skill you spend 30 minutes learning each day might become your competitive advantage in 3 years. That habit of waking up an hour earlier might give you the space to build something meaningful. But the reverse is also true. Small, non-strategic decisions compound too. That hour you spend scrolling social media every day, that's 365 hours per year, more than 9 full work weeks of potential progress you're giving away. The opportunity cost of not thinking strategically isn't just what you miss, it's who you don't become. Let me share some mistakes I see people make when they first start thinking strategically. Mistake number 1, confusing busy with strategic. Being busy doesn't mean you're being strategic. You can work 80 hours a week and still be moving in the wrong direction. Mistake number 2, thinking too short-term. Strategic thinking requires patience. You're planting seeds that might not bear fruit for years, and that's okay. Mistake number 3, not adjusting the strategy. Your vision might evolve as you grow. Strategic thinking means being flexible in your methods while staying committed to your direction. Mistake number 4, trying to strategy everything at once. Pick 1 or 2 areas of your life to apply strategic thinking first. Master it there, then expand. Here's what I want you to do right now, and I mean right now, not later. Take out your phone and set a 15-minute timer. For the first 5 minutes, write down your 10-year vision. Don't edit yourself, just write. What does your ideal life look like? Next 5 minutes, pick one area of your current life and ask, if I were thinking strategically about this, what would I do differently? Final 5 minutes, identify one decision you're facing right now, could be big or small, and evaluate it through your strategic lens. You have a choice right now. You can close this video and go back to reacting to your life, letting circumstances and other people's priorities dictate your days. Or you can start thinking like a strategist. You can start making decisions based on where you're going, not just where you are. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. Make them strategically. The life you want isn't going to create itself, but with strategic thinking, you absolutely can create it. What's the first strategic decision you're going to make today? Like, subscribe, and comments in the video.